Happy Monday, the 12th of never. What's going on? This 12th day of April. If you're tuning in on the Friends and Students page, then you know that Monday I feature one of my students. Happy Monday, students page. Then you yeah. And that's how you say, hey, I know you're there. I can hear you breathing kind of thing. How's it going, Luigi? Today we feature longtime friend and student Johnson O, all the way from Hong Kong. We did this interview just about 12 hours ago because it's daytime over there, you know. Welcome to the Tony Monaco Monday edition, and welcome to my studio. Magic's here. Yeah, what's up, Magic? Hey, Danny Green. Dr. Davis, what's going on? What's going on with your bad self? What's going on? Welcome, Frog. Hey, thanks, Steve. I seen him somewhere. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. going on, Gordon and Jack? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure, I'll show you the whole setup. Alberto. What's going on this beautiful Monday? Yeah. Hey, thank you, Ava. What's going on today? Yeah. Whoa. Wow. 8 counts for Rita. Yeah, everyone. Welcome to my Monday. I almost think of my operation as a me, myself, and I. Imagine that. As I was talking to the committee, welcome to this Monday edition, the 12th of April. And it's Monday, yes. And I feel like I'm connected to the world here, even though I'm actually all alone. Yes, I'm all alone. It's true. My wife and son are in Japan for 2 months, and I have the whole house to myself. Yes. So I get to entertain myself with the 5 cats, and then my live appearances and virtual land makes me know that I'm still alive and connected. So my interview on Mondays, I have 5 kitties. That's right. We have Magic, which you've seen. He was here earlier. He came and said something. He wants food. He might even become more persistent. But lately, Adam's been hanging around a lot. Because Adam, yes, I have you. That's what I'm saying. You guys are my connection to the outside world, other than the grocery store. You know. But hey, man, lately I've been taking my Sundays when I've been free and visiting my granddaughters and my daughter. So I'm not alone, definitely. But from Monday through Saturday, I'm right here. Me, myself, and I do all my own mixes of the shows. By the way, did you guys see last Friday's show with Don Hales and Wally Mitchell? Hey, Paul, how are you, man? Yeah. It's good to see all of you from all around. Yavuz from Turkey. Wow, Turkey. Yes. All right, well, I welcome you to the show. On Mondays I feature a student, whether they are presently studying with me or have studied with me in the past, because of the segment was inspired by my invention. Yes, my popular invention, the Tony Monaco Students and Friends. It's great. Yes. Go there. Facebook.com/hangs. No, /groups. Come on, you can read, Tony. Do it. /Tony's Hang. There you go. All right. I'm feeling bubbly today. I don't know why. Giddy. I feel like I want to eat a large chocolate cake or something. I found out a couple of months ago I'm diabetic. So now I haven't been really able to eat, breads, starches of any kind, sugar, of course not. And I've been binging the last 2 days. All the crackers are going. It's a cracker invasion. And my blood sugar is probably way out. Way out. What is your glucose number? I have no clue, man, but I can tell you it feels like glue. Like glue. All right, so Johnson Ho is my guest today, and he and his beautiful family live in Hong Kong. And many of you kept up with the news know there's a whole bunch of stuff going on over there, including the pandemic, which is in some places being treated much more seriously. So lockdowns are serious lockdowns. And anyhow, so because of the time difference of 12 hours, we did the interview earlier today for his time, and because he's in bed by now, and it was like later evening. When did we do this? Shucks. We did this yesterday morning, 24 hours ago. So, all right, man. Well, so I'm going to switch this over to the guest camera and feed it. Here we go. The interview with my friend, former student, I love dearly, Johnson Ho. Everyone, I'm here with my good friend, longtime friend, Johnson Ho. Johnson, how are you?
Hey, I'm great, Tony. How are you?
Man, it's good to see you all the way there in Hong Kong, live.
Yeah.
Of course.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah, we're going to pre-record this today because my show is about your 4 a.m., so I don't think Esther and Sylvia would appreciate you playing.
Yeah.
How is your family, sir?
Yeah, great.
So good to see you. Johnson was a student of mine for many, many years, and recently he gave me the blessing to even do a little tutelage to his daughter, Sylvia, who's another fantastic talent. And Johnson, I really admire your playing, and I know the situation in Hong Kong right now musically is devastated. How are you doing, first of all?
Yeah, I can say it's okay. I still teaching and sometimes do some other works to make some incomes. So it's okay, and I can maintain my musical life.
Fantastic. Okay, I know you're big on education now in the Chinese market. How is that going? Good?
Yeah, I try to encourage some people. Maybe they ask me, hey, I want to learn jazz piano, and I said, okay. But a few lessons later, they start playing the organ.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's really cool. We went from Columbus, Ohio to Hong Kong, man.
Yeah.
Well,
12
listen,
hours.
I'm excited to let everyone hear you play. Johnson, I'll switch the camera over to you, and you
Okay.
play something for us.
No problem.
Wow.
Hey.
Man, that was really cool. That's the first time I've heard you play that song.
Yeah.
Is that a
My song.
new original song?
Yeah, it's called I Left My Underwear in Osaka.
Oh my God.
I know you love the name.
I love the name and I love the story. Tell everybody about this story. That's a great story.
Yeah, I met Tony in Osaka nearly every year because he have tour there, and I go to watch him. And then after a few years, I start having my gig there. And then at the final gigs, wow, we are so excited. And I left my luggage, and then my guitarist, he asked me, "Oh my God, Johnson, you left your luggage. What should we do?" And I said, "No worry, it's nothing inside there, only underwears." So that is the song.
So you left your luggage in Osaka, and all it had inside it was underwear.
Yeah.
And that inspired this great song from the tour. Isn't that where you met my friend Yamamoto-san?
Yeah.
And you had
also Nonoka.
And Nonoka, and you guys played the dual organ summit together?
Yeah, sure. That year.
Wow, man. You know, Johnson, I'm very proud of your accomplishments because I know we studied how many years together?
I guess maybe, is this 8 years or 9 years?
Look at you. And now you have a real Hammond organ in your studio. It's amazing. And that's a great sound, great miking. That sounds really, really good. How about playing another song?
Okay. No problem.
All right, man. You sound great. Everybody.
Thank you.
Johnson Ho.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Johnson.
Yeah.
Now, this is an interesting story. Here you are, exactly 12 hours time zone different, the other side of the
Yes.
world, the other side of the world, right?
Yes.
And when I met you, I was on tour. I did a gig in Hong Kong with Alberto Marsico and my friend Jeremy Montero.
Ah.
Remember?
Yeah. And also Eugene.
Powell.
Yeah. The
And
master.
I met you in the audience there.
Yeah.
It was my first time in Hong Kong.
How was it?
Well, man, to be able to go abroad and play in a different country where people enjoy you, it's always flattering and an honor.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when we're young, we don't realize the beauty of life and all of the blessings because we're so busy trying to conquer and be in the moment that we forget that we're just a part of. And, to listen to you play today a song that was recorded by Don Patterson,
Yeah. Our favorite.
an organ player from Columbus, Ohio. So
Magic.
there's a connection there. I only met Don briefly. One time, I didn't even know who he really was. I was a young kid at a jam session. This little old man came up and played this beautiful ballad on the organ. But I was young, and I wanted to be a hot shot, So somebody in the audience said, "That's Don Patterson." That's all I remember of Don. That's the only time I ever remember seeing him live. I did not discover Don until later, when I was ready to hear it. I think music is a development of life, so you can't hear it until you're ready to hear it. And it's interesting that your second piece features a song that has us both connected. Even though we're 12 hours difference on a whole different side of the world, here we are connected at this moment in time with Donald Duck,
Yeah.
Amazing, right? It's just amazing. Wow. Okay, great approach, too. I like your approach to playing the organ. You play the whole organ, all the sounds. You use the Leslie. Tell everybody how you found that organ. Where does that organ come from?
Wow. This organ come from only Monaco's friend.
From my friend in Anderson, Indiana, Lonnie.
Yeah, and Lonnie.
Man, he fixed that organ and created it and sent it to you. Everything working great. Sounds great, man.
Yeah.
What kind of mics you using on the top?
Yeah, I'm using the Sennheiser 541. It's a limited edition.
Wow,
Similar to
you have a pair? You have a whole pair?
Yeah, I have four actually, but I only use a pair.
What do you
on the
use on
top.
the bottom?
I use a SM7 Boy.
You like it, huh?
Yeah.
Sounds good, man. I'm going to make you jealous. I finally gave myself permission to I bought myself one of those Electro Voice RE20s.
Wow.
So I know you want it.
Oh my
I'll just
God.
send it to you. You can use it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I got to tell you, it makes the bottom of the Leslie sound just incredible. So anyhow, what are you going to play next?
Okay, I'm going to play Sunny, the
Okay.
funk song.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Wow, man, that was really, really enthusiastic. It was like crazy, man.
Yeah.
Very good, man.
Yeah, it's all you teach me.
Man, I love your enthusiasm. You get excited, man. Well, you know, that's one of the beautiful things about the organ is it'll express your you know, and that's why I think I love the organ so much is because it becomes your personality.
Yeah.
And you know, I heard the first organ sound. It's coming up on 50 years ago.
Wow.
And as a matter of fact, the coincidence is I'm coming up this fall on 50 years since I played my first professional gig.
Wow.
You know, for money, to be paid to play, you know. That's a long career, you know, 50 years. And I still have the same enthusiasm that you had when you exhibited Sonny. Because I love to play.
Yeah.
And I heard Jimmy Smith 50 years ago. And it changed my life forever. And I always wanted to play. So the first thing I started to try to do, because I had the accordion, was I started to play Jimmy Smith like music on the accordion first. So for me, my left hand, unlike piano players, like I know you have a keyboard background first.
Yeah.
The first lesson that I learned on the left hand was oompa, oompa. So you had to play the root, oompa. Here's Adam. We had to play the root, and then you played the 5, oompa, oompa, the turnaround, you know. So in the 50 years now that I've been playing music, I've also been 50 years my own bass player. And really, when you want to be a really good organ player, as you can tell, a lot of the groove is coming from your left hand.
Yes.
playing the left-hand bass lines that you play.
Yeah, I think the left hand is the principal when I playing the organ.
I know you're playing the pedals too, but your left hand is the primary.
Yeah.
And that's the school I learned 50 years ago, exactly 50 years. So to those pianists and keyboard players that play really cool left-hand chords, my hat goes off to you, because that's a lifelong study too. You know, everybody has a study, you know. For me, it's always been about coordinating the left hand and the left foot together as one big, really cool bass unit. So Adam the cat, he wants to be part of the interview today.
Yeah.
Say hi to Adam. We have 5 cats, you know.
Wow.
So hey, you get Adam. Hey, what's going on, Adam?
Wow.
He's on the big screen today.
Wow.
Hey, are you going to play another song? One more, please?
Okay.
I love it.
Ballad?
Okay, I love to hear that.
Okay, no problem.
Wow, super, man.
Wow.
That was beautiful. Very nice control of dynamics, Leslie speed control, sound, not overplaying, very good use of drawbars. Wow.
Thank you.
To think that we learned all that online
Yeah.
from two worlds apart, you know.
Yeah, it's proof the online lesson work.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And determination. I mean, it took it from you. I mean, you were persistent about taking lessons. You took lessons regularly, and you continued to grow. And it grinds. Sometimes it grinds, you know, week after week practicing, and I give you these drills, and they're boring. I get it. I try to keep it exciting. But, you know, you have to go through some of that to get to the other side. You have to grudge through it. It's in anything you do in life that's worth achieving, you have to go through the grind. You have to do it. And if you love it long enough to stick through the grind, you see, then you come out on the other side and you start to be able to say, wow, I know what to do with these things.
Yeah. And can talk
You know?
with the organ.
Yeah. Well, listen, that was a ballad. I think you should end with something up. You got something up to close the show?
Okay.
I think that'd be kind of fun. Listen, God bless you, man. I'll come back to you at the end of the song to say goodbye, but I just want to say thank you, Johnson, for being my friend, most importantly. Every time I come to Asia, you and Esther always come to see me. We have dinner together. You know, that's what this is really about. So God bless you. So what are you going to play for your last song?
Okay. How about There Will Never Be Another Tony? You.
Okay. All
Okay.
right, man.
Yeah. Oops.
Wow. Thank you, Johnson.
Yeah.
Man, that was an incredible performance. Wow. Just very professional. I'm so honored to see how well you're doing, Johnson.
Yeah,
Very
I'm
good.
so honored I can be your student. You changed my life, brother.
Oh, thank you. Well, I love you, man. Please
Yeah.
give my best to Esther and Sylvia. And we'll talk soon, right?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So this will be on my broadcast tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And
Yeah.
then it'll be there forever for our memory, okay?
Sure.
God bless you, Johnson. Have a good day, and we'll see you soon. Good night, actually.
See you soon.
Okay, sir. Johnny, bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, there you go. Johnson Ho, everyone. What a great young man. I say everybody's young now. I guess I'm giving away my age. Wow, I hope you all enjoyed that. He has been studying to really do this. I remember when he first started with me. You got to remember that we kind of, those of us that live in this world here in America, you're influenced by the history of the music anyhow, just because it's on the radio. So, like, if you've listened to soul music, or you've listened to any improvised music or music with harmony, then you can't be influenced by the music that helped you hear and develop that harmony as a writer, as an arranger. But, you know, when someone comes from, like, a place like Hong Kong, the turnarounds for jazz, and especially the way they're played on the organ with a lot of tritone substitutes, they're not natural to the ear because it's not natural to the music that they hear normally, right? So you might assume that their library is restricted to what really screams to the top when it comes to popularity, right? So Bruno Mars would be something that you'd ask somebody about the Western culture in Hong Kong and say, how about Bruno Mars? Oh, yeah, everybody knows Bruno Mars. You know? So some of these popular songs. But when it comes deep into the culture of jazz, especially jazz organ, it doesn't exist. So he bought that organ through my friend Lonnie Smith, not Dr. Lonnie Smith, the organist, but the tech that I had on my Wednesday show. That's my serviceman. He actually found this really nice organ, created it after he had serviced the whole thing, got it ready for the power things of Hong Kong, and now it's resting in Johnson's house. So that's a real cool story, isn't it? So I always have a good time introducing you to students, and they're all at different levels. Like Johnson, he actually, up until the pandemic, makes a lot of his money because he's got this really great wedding band, okay? Because in Hong Kong, being it was until recently with everything changing, it was the free world right outside of China where you go and party, right? You make weddings, big parties, stuff like that. So he had a big business of doing these parties, wedding events, which were very lucrative in that culture, okay? So interesting how that market has been destroyed, and then all of a sudden with the changes that are going on. So we have to always be very grateful for our freedom, because not everybody's so lucky, So somewhere there's music. It's where you are. Somewhere there's heaven. How near or far? Whatever we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about how high duh Somebody said I want to see the whole setup, so I'll just show you the whole setup. It should be cool. Command module. Hey, fatty. Yeah, so someone asked me, let me see your camera setup and your studio setup. So, soon my Wednesday show is not going to be the way it has been for I'm running out of featured guests because it's more about interviews. But it's time to morph that show anyhow. Could be that it knocks out of that time zone and moves into like a later time. Not sure exactly. There's going to be some changes by the time we hit the end of April, especially with some gigs opening back up. For example, like this Friday, I won't be doing my Friday show because I'll be traveling to Indianapolis to play Friday night and Saturday night in the Jazz Kitchen with my friend Fareed Haq on guitar. And not sure yet whether that'll be broadcast or not. I'm not sure of the setup at the Jazz Kitchen, so that's another thing. Sometimes the Tony Monaco show can travel, sometimes it won't. And that's okay, too. I guess it gives us all a little break and makes it special for the patrons to get to come to the show in Indy this coming Friday and Saturday. So this might be the only performance this week. There's no guests lined up for Wednesday. But we do have a guest next Monday, and that's going to be my guest, Doug, from sunny California. You're going to dig Doug. He's a great, all of these guests are, like I said, present and former or both, because we're all students of music, And coming in from different age groups, different levels of life, different places. But the beautiful thing about our Monday show was, as it's coming to an end as well, is I don't have any extra guests. I'm asking those who are students of mine to step up if they want to play. So that I have many students. Not all of them are ready or willing to do this. So, and I understand that. So everything changes. But normally my Friday show is going to remain with the live band. I might change that. Yes, we will, Esther. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the performance with Johnson. Glad you're here. So the Friday show will remain. It might change hour. I might go just a little bit later on the live trio. I thank Dr. Davis, my friend. You're welcome. But there's going to be a new show. I don't know exactly what the format, how, when, how much music it'll be around. More and we'll see. So, but I love to broadcast, and I started this whole thing with you all when the pandemic started, and I'm still very much in. You notice I make play-alongs, but I haven't done play-alongs in a while. I mean, I didn't do it the week before because I had a gig at Woodlands, so I wasn't multi-tracked. And then this last week was a special week. About every 5 weeks, you're going to hear Don Hales and Wally Mitchell. Don Hales is 86, the guitar player, and the drummer is 81. And so, but the recording is on my private collection. So if you go to my YouTube channel, Tony Monaco Favorites, you go right here. There you go, Tony Monaco Favorites. And you can actually check out, I have these playlists. So go subscribe. Tony Monaco Favorites. Here, I'll just copy the little URL and throw it in the broadcast here. Go there and hit subscribe, because you can watch the live broadcast from here, of course. But I mixed these things down because, you see, I'll take you back to what cameras I use and what I do. And that might be leading into what the new show might be about. Maybe a show and tell kind of deal where you ask me things about different parts of the entertainment business and maybe the rest of my life. I don't know. Sort of like a talk show, a little bit of playing, a little bit of a guest once a week. Not necessarily live band, but maybe has another musician who comes in and is a feature artist with me or something. I don't know. Could be fun. You know me. I like to keep it fresh. But go join. If you go to the playlist, right here, see where it says playlists? You go to Tony's private collection. Man, if you go there, there's going to be all this great stuff. And I mix these down like record quality mastering. And you get to watch all of these different shows with no announcement. It's just the music mixed down. Because let me take you into my studio here. So lately, I brought back this view, the overhead view. So people ask me about my camera setup. Well, this PC here is a laptop. It happens to have a built-in camera right there. So when I speak and talk to you, that's the built-in. So it's using its own channel because I have to have a USB open port for each camera that I want to use if I want to get them to work right. So you notice I got these pedals. That's a port. So the pedals and the face camera. And then we've got this overhead camera that I mount directly above the organ. So I'm going to take this off here, see? And see that? There it is. See, there's a stand. I can adjust the stand. And here's my big screen. This is where I see all your comments from YouTube and Facebook, my musicians page. Here's today, since it broadcast on Students and Friends, here's all the comments from the students and friends. Here's the Instagram comments. So see, I'm reading in real time all of these shows that as they be broadcast, right? I showed you the go to Tony Monaco favorites, see? And go to the Tony's private collection. Uninterrupted, except for the commercial that's properly placed in between each song. So it's just like listening to the old days for free. Now, it's not like those ads help me that much, but hey, if you can listen on through the ad, you help me even more, you know, at least to the point where it says click. If you could stay and listen to the whole track, I think that's great. You know, it's like an album just about every week. So I've been consistent with that except for 2 weeks ago. Like I said, I didn't have control at Woodlands. All right, so what are my camera set up? And then what is my audio setup? Because that's what's, to me, if you don't have good audio and good camera work and some good basic art skills and some lighting, then you don't have much, right? So I got the big front, right? So what's important to me here, this is when I talk to you. This is just the little camera from the computer. But notice the background, you know, it's kind of like design. Those guys have a history, by the way, the talking heads as I refer to them. This is Giuseppe Verdi, right? He did the Traviata, you know, so being Italian. These plaques have been above this organ that my dad bought me, this 1955 B3. It's my first Hammond. These plaques have been hanging in front of it through my whole playing career on the B3. So there you go, right? We got La Boheme, Puccini over here, Giacomo. And then one of my friends, our friends, sent me some paintings of his late great mother. And I thought that painting was perfect because it looks like Venice. And you see the two bocce players? They're the remains of some little things, designs that we had at Monaco's Palace behind the banquet room bar. There was a third one, but the figurine broke. So I don't know if I'll be able to find that maybe third bocce player all by itself and buy it. But it would be nice to have the whole set. So that's Pasquale and Mariano. And they're playing bocce near Venice, thanks to Steve's wife, mother, who sent that photo. Of course, you know, I always use a little bit of art, see? So you see my thing here, you know, Tony Monaco. And then you got this little way to pay me, and you could see emails. Although PayPal, when you're paying them, they don't seem to be showing up real fast, you know. There's like a problem with the notification on that. So and I don't know what happened. It started to happen last week. I don't know, maybe PayPal's going through a renovation of their delivery system. Because, you know, these industries that are like electronic money distribution and stuff, invoicing, etc., they've grown a lot during this pandemic. So let's go back to my 3 camera. So I have another camera mounted right up there. See, I'm pointing to you. And so now you're looking at my board. So this is the new baby that it's really revolutionized my fun level because I love to mix and master. So I can record everything multi-track right here and put it on an SD card. The whole show in 24-bit, 48,000 kilohertz. I could do probably 6 shows, 10 shows. They go on this little SD card. I take it out of there, bring it over to my mixing computer that's over there, and I make records every week. So my private collection are like, I've got a template. So the organ, because I use this burn here, which is a simulator Leslie, everything's in line, so there's no bleed. So my keyboards, the piano, this little Rhodes module that's under here, or if I want to use the synth sounds, I could just turn them up in the board. Now I'm playing the Prophet. Or I could bring the faders down and bring in the piano. The electric piano. It's my favorite Rhodes. It's very nice, isn't it? You can play them both together. But the organ, see, it's going through a simulator, so the Leslie, it's very nice. Of course, my phone now is Bluetoothing, so whatever I'm playing from my Drum Genius right here, I'm hands-free now. I don't have to have a wire. Just Bluetooth it. Once in a while, man, there's signal things. So usually it's very consistent. Then, of course, I got this Kawai upright piano, grand. I got those mic'd right here. So I've got little effects. When a band comes in, I've got these extra channels for drums and guitar amps or whatever. I've got my Macintosh. When I do interviews coming in from my Macintosh, I use this little audio capture card, video capture card. See, it's a little USB stick, and I put that inside from the Macintosh that's right behind this stuff here that I use for my MIDI station with the Mojo. That, I just import this little video capture card, and then this broadcast camera sees the Zoom meeting that's broadcasting in my Macintosh on the visual. So I have real clean audio. I have 3 or 4 audio cards, and this is the setting. So we'll see you again on Monday. I'm sure going to miss you. I'm going to take some time to start preparing for some other things. And due to the fact that I'll be at the Jazz Kitchen this weekend, there will be no live band this week. And I don't have a guest, unfortunately. There was some issues. And that's been a hard thing. So you're going to see some changes. The normal Friday show is going to continue. That hour may change. I still have a few Monday guests remaining this month. And then that'll about wrap up the Monday and Wednesday show. Kind of sad to see him go, but it's time for new things. And I also need to have that same energy. So God bless you all, and we'll see you soon, okay?